Hey there guys, it is JR, and today is going to be the first in a 4-part series of how to design, plan, make, and upholster a custom center console for a vehicle interior. Now, I'm going to be doing this on my 2003 Chevy here, and I highly recommend doing this, for one thing, because it adds a personalized touch to your vehicle. Another thing, it gives you practice with making things and expand your skill set. And finally, changing, especially in a single cab truck, the center console, this entire thing here, pretty much changes your entire interior and makes it feel entirely different. If you look at newer trucks, almost all of them have a full center console, whereas older trucks have these bench seats like this. And that is one of the biggest things of the interior that makes the newer trucks feel much more luxurious than these older trucks. Now generally, I'm not a big fan of the big full cockpit, but this thing, I'm building it to be a little more of a sporty vehicle, and I'm going to make the console to be a little more sporty. So basically mine's going to be a mix kind of between my own personalized touch, the stock full console that came in this generation of truck, and a newer model Dodge Challenger console that has a taller kind of bar right here that goes down, or I guess it could even be comparable to like a Corvette interior, just not quite as sleek. So yeah guys, mine is going to be coming in, it's going to have an extra little bit of instrument panel right here, a flat spot with some switches right here. I'm thinking about doing a gated shifter on my shifter here, and then it's going to come up and have another little cubby here and the actual console storage area. Now what I'm going to be doing today, guys, is I'm just going to be doing really rough designing of the console. I'm not going to do any actual planning. I'm not going to place any of my displays or my switches or anything I'm putting in this. Today is just kind of the shape of it. And then I'm going to take it in and design on Google SketchUp where all my switches, displays, cubbies, cutouts, all that stuff is going to be. And the way I'm going to just start designing all of it, you see I have this big sheet of cardboard back here. I'm going to be making it out of cardboard just to fit the interior and get my measurements and everything, and get sort of a base of what to design on the computer so that then I know what to cut out of my plywood here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get busy and get this thing designed.
Let's go have some fun.
Alright guys, so after about an hour and a half of work and whittling and cardboard mess, I've got my sheet of plans here. So the reason why I recommend designing something first with cardboard, even though this is very rough and rudimentary, is for things that are going to be difficult to measure on your interior, like this curve right here, and like this this angle here. A lot of these angles changed from what I originally planned just because I got them in here and they didn't look how I wanted them to. So like this length right here is a lot shorter, and this bar right here is actually a lot longer to start out with. It was just going to be really weak, barely even big enough for a hole. So I decided to make it a lot more prominent, and with it setting in here, I really like the way that looks a lot better. You know, it's just kind of a stylistic thing. Like I said, kind of the Challenger or the kind of Corvette look, just kind of a more sporty flair, I guess. Also, the height of the armrest for the console, the actual chest part of the console, that changed. The length of it changed. It's just all this stuff. While it could be done online, is a lot easier and quicker to do. Just to get out here, get a razor blade, get some cardboard, and just get with the real world dimensions. So I know this looks a little crazy. It's just a bunch of numbers, a bunch of crazy numbers that are going to help me a lot. So yeah guys, that's all I got in this video. A big confusing mess. But a very important big confusing mess. You guys can see all the whittling I did here from changing angles and getting things fit just about right. Yes guys, that's all I got for this video. It's my designing out of cardboard. It's not super hard, but I do recommend having a really sharp blade and just have some patience. Like I said, I've been at this for an hour and a half, coming on 2 hours now. And it's just something you need to go slow with, take your time, and get all those angles just right. And it's not something I can necessarily just do a straight tutorial for, because it's going to be different for any vehicle, you know. This generation of Chevy, I could do a tutorial for this, but any car or any other truck, or if you want to do this to a Dodge or a Ford or anything like that, this tutorial would be irrelevant, so I'm trying to keep it a little more general. But yeah, guys, you can go to a lot of dumpsters and places. They'll have big boxes like this. My next couple videos in the series are going to be a lot more in depth. Again, this step is just kind of a rough design, a rough idea of what you're wanting to do, and then the next step is going to be really getting in and getting all those measurements exactly right, the cut angles and everything like that. And we're going to be doing all that on the computer. That's the great thing about living when we live, is that you can do a lot of stuff from home on your computer, and it's really easy to get into nowadays as compared to how it used to be. So yeah guys, that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. I'm sorry there's not much to this video. But yeah guys, I will see you guys in the next video where we're going to be modeling up this whole console and getting it ready to put in the interior. And I hope you guys look forward to the rest of this series. And yeah, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.